All right, hello everyone. This is Bianca with Gentle Yoga. Today we're going to take it a little bit more on this restorative side and take it nice and slow. So I have a pillow and a strap with me if you want to get a scarf or a belt or a rope, anything you can find for a strap, that's fine too, but I'm sure you guys have a pillow, so let's get to it. And we're going to get started in a nice seated position. I have a block here, but you can just sit onto your pillow if you'd like. And we're going to sit up nice and tall here. Just begin by closing those eyes, become nice and grounded through those sit bones, and then grow tall through the crown of your head. Sitting up nice and tall, letting those shoulders melt away from the ears. Letting your hands grow heavy into your legs. Letting your knees fall down to the earth. Maybe opening up those hips a little bit. Start to feel your breath coming in and out those lungs. Filling up like a big balloon, exhaling, pulling that navel in, deflating that big balloon. Big deep breaths here. By focusing on the breath, we can clear the mind and get the body ready for our gentle poses. With a nice clear mind and a steady, deep breath, we can get far into those poses and reap the full benefits of those poses. So as you breathe here, let's set our intention for our practice, thinking about what you would like to get out of your yoga today. Maybe it's mentally becoming more aware of the present moment, or clearing the mind throughout class, wiping more and more away from the brain so that we can find that clarity. Or maybe it's more body awareness, getting a deeper stretch somewhere, releasing tension, or stress, or soreness in the body, maybe built up from the week. Whatever your intention may be, whatever called you to practice this evening, breathe into that here. Now we'll take 2 cleansing breaths to seal our intentions and open up our practice. When you're ready, take a deep inhale, fill it up all the way to the top. Open the mouth, let it go. One more big breath in, fill it up to the top. Hold it and let that air bubble in the back of your throat. Open the mouth and sigh it all out. Let it all go. Now we'll begin to find some movement within the head, just rocking it side to side, bringing one ear at a time towards the shoulder, dropping it back in front, chin to chest. Slowly making your way all the way around into a big circle, going the opposite way once you hit the chin to the chest. Go nice and slow here, working your way around any kinks in the neck. Go 2 more times each direction. Good. 1 more. And then come to your neutral spine. We're going to take our hands to our shoulders, and we're going to roll out those shoulders, bringing those shoulder blades together in the back, and then bringing those elbows towards one another in the front, opening them up, reaching those elbows towards the sky, and then squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back. Go nice and slow here, and your hands are on those shoulders so you can feel that range of motion. You can feel that crease at the top. You can feel that melting down at the bottom. Really get into those shoulders and begin to go the opposite way. Take a few more. Last one. And drop it down. Placing your right hand down. We're going to lift our left arm up and over. Now you can take your pillow out from underneath you and place it underneath that right forearm. Lengthening through the left side here, opening up that chest, and just hang out here. If that neck starts to bother you, just look down. Maybe to release some of that tension in the neck. Maybe while you're here, you find a little bit of movement in your wrist. And then slowly we're gonna rise back up through center and take our pillow over to the left. Forearm comes down, right arm comes up and over. Gazing underneath the arm, but again, if you need to, you can look down. Just keep that chest open with those shoulders stacked. And then you can roll out your wrist. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath. And then slowly begin to rise back up through center. We're going to take our strap or whatever you have here, and we're going to take it nice and wide as you need to. We're going to do a few forward and back motions. Flossing through those shoulders once again. Taking it all the way forward and all the way back, but making sure that spine is nice and tall as we reach through the crown of the head. Make sure you remember that nice slow breath here to get you through these poses. And we'll take two more forward and back. Last one. Take it back through center. You can find a little tighter grip closer together and just lean it over to the right. So another little side bend here. Look underneath that left arm. Take a deep breath. Inhale through center. Look underneath that right arm. Take a little side bend. Nice deep breath. Good. Come back through center. And let's release our strap down onto the ground. We're going to take our pillow, once again, place it underneath our right foot. So we're elevating that foot a little bit here. If your pillow is a little bit flimsy like mine, maybe you can fold it in half and get a little bit extra height in there. Holding, gripping onto it with your fingertips if you need to. Lengthen up nice and tall. And then actively press that right knee down to engage that hip flexor. Take a deep breath. And then we'll start to walk it forward, maybe finding those hands in front or those forearms down. Let that head and neck hang heavy here. Breathe into that hip joint to find a nice deep stretch into that deep tissue. Take 3 more breaths, really finding that fullest expression, letting go as much as possible. On your next inhale, start to rise up. And we're going to take a little twist here before we switch our legs. Left hand to the knee, right hand comes behind you. Let's press that knee down using our hand and then open up those shoulders, gazing behind the back shoulder. Wring out that spine, press that knee down, press away from it, take a deep breath. Come back through center. Let's switch our feet. Right foot behind our pillow. Left foot is on top. Get up nice and tall here, reaching through the crown of the head and pressing that left knee down, using that hip flexor. We're going to take a nice deep breath to elongate and engage that hip. And then we'll start to walk ourselves forward, hands down, maybe your forearms down. Wherever you are, let that head and neck hang heavy. Find that place where you can hold it comfortably or as comfortable as you'll get. Considering that tension within the hip that we are stretching out. Make sure there's not too much of a round in that spine so that we can stay long and protect that lower back. Take 3 more big breaths here to see if you can let go of more and get a little further into this pose. On your next inhale, walk it up. Let's take our twist. Right hand to the knee. Left hand behind you, lengthen, press that knee down and twist. Bring out your spine. See how far you can twist. Take a deep breath. Find that edge on the end of that exhale. And inhale back through center. Releasing that foot out from off of the pillow here. Now we're going to come down onto our back. So bring those legs out, make your way down and grab your strap here. For our next poses, we're going to stretch out the back of our leg. So my left foot is planted underneath my knee. And I'm going to extend my right leg long, taking my strap underneath the ball of my foot to pull that leg in towards the body. Getting a nice stretch in the back of the leg and making sure the back is planted into the ground. Focus on that breath. You can have a slight bend in that knee. Just make sure that back is down onto the mat. If you want a little bit more in that left hip, go ahead and come onto the outer edge of the foot, letting that knee fall open. So you're working a few different areas here. Hip and back of the leg. Take 3 more breaths here. 2. 1 more big deep breath. And then we'll take our grip onto that right hand, both sides into that right hand. Pull that knee down towards your armpit into your half happy baby. Left hand can come out or on top of that left thigh, still having it open if you'd like, as we compress that right hip and we pull that knee down. Use those biceps to pull it down and take a deep breath. One more. Slowly start to straighten that right leg. We're going to bring that ankle on top of the thigh. Thread your strap through that left leg. We're going to come into our figure 4, but we're going to use our strap to pull that left leg in here. However is most natural for you to hold on and grip to your strap. We're going to pull it in, and we're going to use that right arm to press that knee away into our figure 4. Again, back is nice and flat onto the mat. We're opening up that right hip and breathing here. 3 more breaths. 2. Last big breath. And release. Let's take our pillow underneath our back. Keep that ankle on top of your thigh. Lift those hips up and take it either right onto that pillow, or again, you can fold it, add a little bit extra height, and lean that lower back into your pillow. Just having a little passive stretch here with that figure 4, holding it here for 3 breaths. One more. And release. Hold this here with a little elevated bridge. Maybe those hands come extended above you to open up those shoulders, give a little different feel, and take 3 breaths. Nice little back bend here. 1 more breath. And then we'll slowly lift those hips up off of our pillow. And we'll take our strap underneath the ball of our left foot. So other side, we're going to place that right foot underneath the knee to help bring that lower back onto the ground. And then use those biceps to pull that leg in towards the body. You can have a nice straight leg or a slight bend, whatever feels best to you. Relax those shoulders down. Let the weight of the hands, maybe a little tension in the band or the strap with those biceps, pulling in. And then here again, you can have that right knee fall open, coming onto the outer edge of that foot so that hip opens up as we stretch out the back of the leg. Taking 3 more breaths, finding your fullest expression. You can climb the hands up further, you can pull in closer, or you can just hang out here. One more breath. And then slowly gripping both sides with that left hand, pull that knee down towards the armpit into your happy baby. Right hand can come onto the thigh. Relax those shoulder blades into the mat. Pull that knee down, compress that hip. Got 2 sort of opposite movements here. The opening on the right, the compression of the left. Breathe into this pose. 3 breaths. One more. And then we'll bring that ankle on top of our right thigh, threading our strap through our thigh, behind our leg, into our figure 4. So we're gripping onto that strap, we're pulling that right leg in, and we're using that left elbow to press that knee away, finding your figure 4 stretch here. Breathe into those hips with 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. Then we'll slowly release our foot back down. Take our strap and place it off to the side, bringing our pillow underneath our lower back for our bridge with our figure 4 legs. So you can fold it again if you like, or lay it flat. And palms come open, knee just hangs out here as we get a little bit of a back stretch in our bridge, nice and supported by the pillow, as well as a nice hip stretch with that figure 4. And just hang out, nice and passive with the body for 3 deep breaths. Good. Now we'll slowly start to lift those hips up. Let's bring our both feet down. Let's take one more bridge pose here. Supported. But if you want, you can take a little bit of pressure off that lower back, maybe pressing through those heels and holding a little active hold over that pillow. Only if you'd like. We're going to hold it 3 breaths. Lifting those hips. 2. One more. And then lift your pillow out from underneath you, lower down onto your backs. And we're gonna take our knees into a nice twist here. So first, let's take our knees over to the left. If you'd like, you can place your pillow in between your knees for a little extra cushion, teeing up the arms. Or if you want to extend that right leg, maybe you take the pillow out to the side, place that foot on top of it. Maybe you feel it a little bit more in that back with your leg extended. Or maybe you want to go a little more supported with that knee bent on top, sandwiching your pillow between those knees. Whatever feels best for you, go there. And breathe into your twist with 3 big breaths. Good. Now slowly start to pull those knees back through center. Sandwich your pillow if you'd like over to the right. Or do that extension with your foot right on top of your pillow. Whatever you'd like to do, take it and breathe with it. Nice gentle twist. 3 more breaths. Beautiful. Now we'll slowly start to come back through center. We're going to roll over to one side and press ourselves up to seated. We're going to end in seated after a few more poses. Let's come into a straddle here. Nice and wide with those legs. I'm going to take my pillow. You can also do this with a strap if you want to bring it underneath your foot. But I'm going to take my pillow wherever my hands can reach down towards my right leg. Maybe I come towards the knee. Maybe I can drop one forearm down, maybe the other. If you want, again, you can fold that pillow, placing those forearms on top. Over to the right side, we're just going to hang that head and neck heavy. Again, if you want to do your strap, you can place it underneath the ball of the foot and pull yourself towards that right foot. Wherever you are, hold it 3 more breaths. Make sure those knees and toes are pointed up. 1 more breath. Good. Now inhale through center. We're going to take our pillow over to the left and do whatever you did on the right over here. So maybe forearms down, maybe folded here, or maybe you have your strap for a little extra assist. Wherever you are, let's hang that head and neck heavy and breathe nice and full breaths. 3 big ones. Inhale, slowly rise back up through center. And we're going to take the same thing, but out in front here. So we're going to come into a little pancake here. You're going to walk your hands out. Maybe hands are on top of the pillow or on the ground. Maybe you have it folded here for your forearms. Wherever you're trying to reach your chest forward rather than round it in here. We want to grow long through the spine. We want to make sure our toes and knees are pointed up towards the sky, and our head and neck is hanging heavy. Take your 3 breaths here. Your nice big straddle. 2. 1 more. And then inhale, start to roll it back up. We're going to come into our ending posture, our easy pose, back where we started. You can sit onto your pillow if you like here. Sitting up nice and tall, closing those eyes, getting ready for a little meditation here at the end of our practice to let our body soak in our poses, take in our practice, find that breath, and remember that intention. Slow that breath down here. Focus on how you feel right now, right here. Breathe. A few moments of silence just to find that clear mind, bring all that attention to the breath. When you're ready, place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Maybe you feel that heartbeat. Maybe you feel that breath coming in and out of the lungs, filling up the belly and letting it go. Remember that intention you set in the beginning of what brought you here today. Breathe into that intention. Take another moment to set an intention for the rest of your week or weekend. To set some time out of your day for yourself like you did this evening. Take some time out of your day to clear the mind, to breathe, reset, and refresh. Now with our intentions, let's take 2 cleansing breaths to seal our practice. Bring those hands to the heart, pressing those palms together. Take a nice deep inhale, fill it up to the top. Open the mouth, let it go. One more big breath in, breathe in all the happiness, good, and positivity. Exhale all the bad, all your worries, every negative vibe, let it all go. The light in me honors the light in you guys. Thank you for joining me for our gentle yoga practice today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. I hope you enjoyed practice.